Alright, so on of these side, learn TJ, and today we're back at it again with another UConn video. Number 2 ranked UConn comes into the orange, takes on the Syrcause Orange in today's episode. UConn is still ranked at number 2 after having a dominating performance against Georgia Tech, finally getting adjusted and being that team. Well, the defense finally showed up, being the defense that everyone expected them to be. Now they're going up against Syrcause, and some people still think this defense is still a little bit iffy heading into this game, as Syrcause Street still thinks that Syrcause can pull off the upset. But after this game, you have 2 back-to-back tough battles. They go back home to take on 16th-ranked Cincinnati, and then they're away against number 7th-ranked Rutgers in a top 10 showdown, in which that'll most likely be to determine who's going to win the Big East Championship. UConn is going to continue their momentum and remain undefeated, and also do what they usually been doing, and that's destroy Syrcause in their own house. So I see you guys on the field. UConn, Syrcause. Let's do this. Alright.
We're indoors today at the Carrier Dome, and we're looking forward to bringing you a great matchup. No weather can affect us here today. We're in the Dome for our contest between the Syrcause Orange and the Connecticut
Syrcause is 0-4. They're continuing their winless ways. They've kind of been the laughing stock of the entire Big East. But it being how we played, this is our first conference battle. We're done with the whole us going up against non-conference teams. Now go up against ranked schools.
To have a lot of options on offense,
we didn't even use them.
More important than a young man playing running back. He has the ability to be a game
changer. They even use
at any
Hines.
moment.
He's not even starting running back. It's Wesley.
The next day.
These shit away games. Not what I wanted to do to start off. I didn't mean to play that, and they get a couple.
And he's tackled after positive yardage. Cox gets about 4 yards on the option keeper.
Let's see what they. I'm pretty sure they fired the head coach. They'll start quarterback too.
Gives it to the back.
Got off of 1. They get the
like that. It will really open up the play-action pass.
A shot kicked off by Walker. Good shit, bro. Good defense.
And he tackles him hard at the 30. Nice pick by the safety.
Safety that time just sitting back there looking at the quarterback.
Shit, bro.
Once it was thrown, he knew exactly where it was going, and he made the pick.
Ah, linebacker.
He won't get back to the line. Absolutely deafening down there.
Drops. Davis. First down.
Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal. And Herbie, that was a good.
We was just in Georgia for 2 weeks. You think we're intimidated by this crowd? We're in Georgia for 2 weeks in a row, bro.
Good looking play.
Slant. Didn't get the touchdown?
Close to 9-yard pick. Cox is under center. He has 2 tight ends.
Drops. Looking. He has time. He has all day. And 16.
Do a better job of making his reads much more quickly.
Oh, it's not having McMahon. He sacked again by Anderson again.
And they're really getting some good pressure now.
As a senior quarterback, you got to feel that rush coming.
Oh, never mind. He's been there.
The football.
Thought he was new. Never mind. He's been there for a good minute. He was back to the turn.
To see him go deep right off the bat.
How'd you know? They knew too.
Broken up.
They knew also.
Nice timing by the safety to get there and knock it away.
How did they know? How did they know? How did they know what I was immediately gonna do? I was immediately gonna go up top.
4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Not the option, but Wesley, of course.
Down the catch, and he's got room here.
So his feet.
Woo! To the 20.
First down. Good shit, Wesley.
Good catch, and can this guy fly or what?
I couldn't agree with you more. This kid's got to be one of the fastest guys that we've had the privilege of seeing all year.
Yep. On the flat, too. Got off of 1, still in his feet, and it's accelerated. 1 person to beat. Got past him, that was 6. Unbelievable. The crowd did not get to me. I don't want to hear shit. The crowd did not get to me. Get back to this one. There you go. There you go.
Looks to pass.
Quarter. That's what I wanted to do. They didn't let me hike the ball.
The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
They didn't let me hike the ball.
Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
Patience. It's key. Touchdown, Randall Porter.
Nice play call on that one to get the ball.
Come on, bro. This is Syrcause. This is Syrcause here, people. This is Syrcause. Every time we face Syrcause in their house, batch.
Seen much from this offense at all yet.
Well, Coach,
wow. Wow, you dead ass spray.
Touchdown. Huge play.
One play, 73 yards.
One of the things with
Oh, see that
defense is
open?
you leave yourself vulnerable in one-on-one coverage. Great throw by the quarterback and great speed by the receiver.
Only our
It was a
defense.
really nice throw by the quarterback. He found the receiver in between the coverage on the post.
You can argue this
and he
is the
had
worst
no problem
defense
finding
in the
end
entire
zone.
series. This is the worst defense.
Ready to kick.
The worst. Make up for it, Randall. I know you can. Oh my goodness. Are you okay?
Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see.
This quarterback has time to throw, and you can guarantee that he'll find the open man.
Good catch. First down.
And
Good
it's
shit, Randall.
And that play could have gone for 6.
Could have. And that safety.
Play
That
action.
shit was the legs.
He's tackled at the
Good.
28-yard line. Maybe a few, but that's
That shit
it.
good.
He took a
Move.
shot on that play.
He better
Little
check
shake-
and make sure all
shaking
of his
up.
limbs are still attached.
Outs here.
Need you for the start though. Make up for it. Ain't nothing but a small thing. Ain't nothing but a small thing. Ain't nothing but a little scratch. Ain't nothing but a little battle score. Ain't nothing but a little battle score. He's a
The thing that
touchdown.
has helped him the most back there is the protection by the offensive line. He has had plenty of time.
Like,
to
the
make
offense is
decisions back
great.
there in the
It's our
pocket.
defense. The offense is great. It's our defense. Like, the offense, I have no worries. I have nothing really bad to say about the offense. We have a young receiving core that's adapted, easily been adapting.
Converts the extra point.
A great running back, obviously a great quarterback. Line to show signs of improvement. It's just our defense. We give up too many big plays. We give up too many big yardage. We gotta hold them accountable, bro. We gotta.
Timeout.
They need to change up
Yeah,
something.
put Stones in.
Maybe throw in some
Switched it
different
up.
coverages because this quarterback picked him apart
Got
last
him.
time out.
Picked off by Petit, and this is a pick 6.
Touchdown, Connecticut. Well, we
Off
had
the
a
screen.
feeling that this one was on the verge of getting ugly.
Yes, sir.
And with that touchdown, it's not looking good.
Yo, someone slow these guys down. If someone doesn't, this one might be over by halftime.
Thank you. Might be over by the second quarter. Ain't no halftime lead by the second quarter.
Down.
Another big catch for this wide receiver. He continues to
Rip
get
and
open and
fumble!
make plays
Got
for
it
this
back.
offense.
Anderson got it. Yes, Robinson got it. Good rip. First down.
Hard and they
Got it
get the
back.
turnover.
This is what it's
Good
all
defense.
about. Defense taking advantage of an
That was
opportunity.
right
They're pouncing on the loose ball.
I think this game is on its way to getting real ugly right here pretty soon. This one could be over by halftime.
Nah, he ripped it. He got ripped. 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 He didn't touch. The ball's already out of his hand he didn't touch the ground. The ball's already out of his hand before he went to the ground, bro. It's our
So
ball.
the call on the field stands.
Fans. Thank you.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. Quick throw,
That's
picked off.
not the play. That wasn't the plan. That wasn't the play.
Brought down at the 41.
That wasn't the play.
Timed interception.
That
there.
wasn't the
Still
play.
down by a couple of
That
scores,
wasn't
but
the play.
certainly helps their
That
chances.
was not
If
the
they
play.
score on this drive,
I promise you,
they're
it's supposed to be a
right
running
back
back
in the game.
smash. I'm supposed to get the ball to Wesley. Why do we? Unbelievable. Then got picked off and got the ball right back. Really?
Single set backfield.
It wasn't the play I picked.
Rose, and that
Guided back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
Cox steps back to
I
pass.
said get it back, not let them get a fucking
And they make the stop. At the
7-yard
34-yard
gain
line.
out of that.
The
And a
pass
quarter.
good for maybe 7 yards.
Hey, they picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
After 1 quarter, it's already getting ugly. With the score, Connecticut 28, Syracuse 7. 3rd and 3.
Third and
All on the
three.
34-yard line. They line up in a double tight set.
Ups. Looking.
Passes
Picked off by Bell, got it right back. Good shit.
Phew, that's an understatement, Kirk. I'd use a word
You
like
picked them,
atrocious
Kurt.
or horrible.
You picked them over us.
Thank you, Brad. As you can imagine, the training staff is taking a hard look at that neck and making
Quarter.
sure that it's only a
Got it on the money.
His
And touchdown, UConn.
Thank you
Randall
for that
Porter.
update, Aaron. And again, it's the receiver who's making some noise by scoring the touchdown.
You know, this guy is such a difficult target to cover.
He's a freshman. Nominated for Heisman, by the way.
Who's covering him? He
Yo, imagine Randall went. Nah, if Randall wins Heisman and Parker suffered for 3 straight years, that's gonna be mind-boggling. That's gonna be mind-boggling to me. If somehow, someway Porter wins Heisman and Parker didn't win it, that's gonna, man, gonna be irate at that shit. I'm gonna be irate if that happens. I'm going to be pissed at that. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be pissed off if that happens.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Because he's looking like Parker was freshman year, though.
Decent kick.
In a way. He's just fast. He's faster than Parker was freshman year. He's just faster. That's the difference.
He makes it to the 28-yard line. I think before too long. Cox lines up in the shotgun. 3-wide formation. Looks left.
Picked off by Bray. Another interception.
And he's taken down around the 34-yard line.
Wow, this defensive back has great hands. Maybe they should try him at receiver.
And now let's send it down to Aaron Andrews with an injury update.
Thanks, guys. He was in a lot of pain as he came over to the sideline, but the coaching staff did tell me it's not a tear. He's listed as probable.
First down from the
10 for 12, 235 yards. Despite the interception, he has one incompletion.
Last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold him this time. Here's the halfback.
Hold on to it.
There's a fumble.
Ah, I knew he was going to lose it. Damn it, Wesley.
Too little, too late, guys.
Oh, yeah. No chance these guys are coming back. Yeah, but at least these guys are still playing hard.
Yeah, he lost it.
You gotta give him some credit for that.
I knew he was going to lose that shit when I saw the animation. It's carrying him really up there like that. Oh, shit. Let me let the shit up.
The booth agrees with the call on the...
Longer than they did on that play.
And they might be coming with a blitz here.
That was the goal.
And
Shit.
they won't make it.
1 for 2.
And they
That was the
stuffed
goal.
that one.
Hey, this is a
First time they
great
actually
play here by the
punted.
defense
Second time,
to
I mean,
bring
second
him
time.
down
Punted.
before he
Already.
can-
Quarterback in the gun.
Yeah, Wesley.
Rose left.
First
the
down.
running back's
Hold on
got
to it. He lost it again. Wesley. It's a scoop and score. FJ is the last person up the last line of the fence, and he brings him down.
How'd he lose the
Again?
football, Coach?
Wesley, again?
Looked like the halfback was carrying the ball like an antique vase or something. You can't do that. You got to carry it like it's a football.
Cox
Wesley
lines up
lost
under
it
center.
again.
Single-side
Back-to-back
backfield.
drives.
Straight.
It looks like this kid just spent the night out on the town.
Well, he took a big hit there, Coach.
Complete.
I don't think he's got his equilibrium.
They're gonna
back
go
yet.
for it. They're gonna go for it.
Ace backfield.
It's gonna be a pass, isn't it? Nope, they run it. They got it, you dead ass.
A short run gets them the score.
Those offensive linemen just abuse their counterparts, huh, Kirk?
You
Tyler,
bet, Coach. They got
man.
the push they need.
Forget about it. They just have to get that stuff out of their head and go out and play some really good
Good
football.
set. First catch of the game. Flag on the play.
Looks to pass.
Ooh, Porter.
Looks for
Catch.
his receiver. First down. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
Well, the quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay
5
after
catches,
practice,
35
just
yards,
working on their
touchdown.
timing, and right there it paid off.
I mean, he is looking like a freshman, Juke Buckley. Yeah, he's playing.
Setting up play action.
Tight end.
The tight end's got it.
Bodies in there and stuffed
He
it.
got 9 yards in the play. I don't know why they're talking about loss. Got 9 yards.
They'll be protecting that football after learning the hard way on their last trip to the red zone. Big play, and so it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Davis. Touchdown! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Good shit.
It's just
Woohoo! I should have had Thompson go up top, too. Thompson would have been open. Thompson would have been
You know
open,
what's
bro.
scary is we're not even at
Good
halftime
shit.
yet.
We had to make up for it. No. Last 2 drives ended in fumbles, bro. Wesley, you have a chance to make up for it when we start the second half, though. We get the ball. When we get to like 60, 70, we'll put in our backups. We gotta make sure they're ready for when we go up against Rutgers and Cincinnati. Halftime.
After 1 half of play, this one is not even close. Our score.
Besides that one play
22,
touchdown and Wesley
Syrcause
fumbling
14.
for the second drive in a row, it should have been a shutout. This should be a shutout, but it's not. It's not. But good defense, though. Good defense.
So the kicker lines up to kick this off, and hopefully this half will yield us some better football.
Yeah, I changed it. Wesley. Yeah, I put Wesley and Porter back there.
Fields it at the 11.
Gee, that's why. That is why. That is why. That is why I switched it. Wesley is going to the opening kickoff. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Ncaa. As you guys mentioned, his speed is the difference here.
Yeah, it's going to be Wesley and Randall for the season. Yeah, it's going to be my two returners. It's a win-win, bro. Both of them can run it back. His first return is in his college career, mind you. The reason why I barely put him in last year is to save up his stamina. But why not? Put two of the fastest players on our offense, two of the fastest players on the team, two of the fastest players in the country on kick return. No one's catching them. Opening kickoff. Opening kickoff. Touchdown Wesley. 10 seconds into the half. Toss.
Toss sweep right, he loses yards.
He's hurt.
There's a player
waiting to happen.
That is why he's one of the best running backs in all of college football, Coach.
Back to him. Same play. Different side.
He's at the 30. He gets to about the 27-yard line. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9.
Does he have a problem holding on to the ball? Yes. When he holds on to the ball and he's flying, that boy's flying. Get the first to get your rest. I said get the lines. First down.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run. So they keep it on the ground and they get their third first down.
I don't care how Heinz still has his star play, even though they've been using him.
Yes, sir. The offense is in rhythm right now. They are running well and blocking well.
And they're wearing down this defense. The longer a drive goes.
Oh, wow. He jumped in front of the route.
Got tattooed on that one.
Jumped in front of the route.
Interception. Too bad they weren't playing like this to start the day.
Yeah, their defense took a little too long to get into this football game.
But don't give up on them, you guys. Not yet. They're still playing football out there.
It's our fourth turnover of the game.
Single set backfield.
Jumped right in front of the route.
Here's the halfback. Brought down around the 33-yard line.
Damn it.
Picked up big yards
if Porter was running a slant, it would have been better.
This guy does a good job in reading
he was running a 10 and in? It wasn't a 5 and in because he took him a minute. It wasn't a 5 and it was like a 10 and in.
He said pack it up and try again next week.
They toss it and he's got the corner.
There you go, Wesley. He's back in.
And down he goes at the 20. What an athlete. Does this guy have some wheels or what?
He's the fastest player on the football field right now. You can't name another guy out there who can beat this kid in a race.
I would say one of those corners, but I don't think they could keep up with him either.
Wesley
they can't.
Try the left side.
He's on his feet. Fighting was brought down. Damn it, he's going to be out. He's still in?
Another first, guys.
They've got a decent drive going here.
Yep, the offense is doing exactly
15 carries, 105 yards. It's not yet scored. Give him a chance. Toss. He pitch. He's in. Touchdown, Wesley. He does score. Yay.
Much trouble getting in on that one.
Yeah, the running back just ran right through the opening, almost like a truck driving down the highway. Watch out.
Sheesh. Appreciate it, Wesley. First, the return to open up the half, and then his first rushing TD. Good shit.
Before it got started.
I'll tell you what, the quarterback has to be more decisive than that. Either get it to the back on the outside or take the ball, find a seam, and
go over.
Johnson.
And he's hurt again.
The trainers are going to have a close look at him. Cox
16, 0 for 6 on third downs.
4 receivers split out.
Drops, slant, 0 for 7.
They'll get a good chunk of yards on that play, but they're still looking at fourth down.
Maybe that will perk these guys up a bit and get them going on the next drive.
Boy, that's a tricky third and long. The defense
let it go.
Prevent the first down.
That bounce at the 1. That bounced at the 1?
Back on the field after running the ball very well on their last drive.
Oh,
this offensive line really opened up some big gaps for the running back last time.
That bounced at the 1 yard line.
Fill those holes. Otherwise, this offense will march it right down
he
into
got
the
out of
end
that.
zone again.
With an injury update, here's Aaron Andrews. He's looking to pass.
Woods wide open. Good catch. Ooh, what a catch by Woods. Wide open on that play.
First down, they go to the air and pick up huge yardage.
Kirk, it looked like to me the defense just fell asleep on that play.
Well, that was just a well-executed play. They picked a perfect time to stretch the defense with a passing play, and it worked.
One-man backfield.
Action. Battle for 1.
This one's
Porter's wide open. First down.
At the 12. That's a first down as they hooked up on the deep route.
And the defender just got outrun and outplayed by the receiver. He wanted it more, and that allowed him to make a heck of a play.
It's first down.
Let me tell you something about this receiving core, man.
In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown.
Wesley. Outside.
It out to the right to the halfback.
Face mask, bro.
Kirk, what can you say about
Solid game out there?
And let me tell you, it's been fun to watch, too.
Davis took a shot. The catch. Got up there. Touchdown. The height.
Wide receiver. It's his third touchdown catch of the game.
You know what they say, don't you? All good things come in threes. And hey, this kid
took a shot too.
I mean, really good player.
Davis the hops. Sold everybody.
Only a freshman. Not a bad day for the young man.
Yeah, buddy. All right, guys. Y'all done y'all jobs. Y'all had a good one. Y'all had a good game. Y'all had a great game. 100 yards, as you guys see, 100-yard drive. I feel like that is the perfect way to end our game with our starters. Now we're going to put in our backups because we have actual valuable football these next two games. We have Cincinnati, then we're away in New Jersey against Rutgers. We all know how that's going to be. So, y'all chill. Y'all get y'all rest. We get ready for the next task, the next goal at hand. We go back at home, go up against Cincinnati, another ranked team, looking to dominate that game. I need everyone to be at 100%. So backups, just wrap up the game. Just chill.
Connecticut to kick this one off.
Backups gonna come in, just chill, and I'll be that.
He sends it off. Brandt takes it from the 6.
I know they're gonna still have their starters.
What a hit!
I know they're gonna still have their starters while I have my backups.
After their last series, had some promise.
All right, Stones is in at safety, believe it or not. That's crazy. Watson, because he's the backup himself, because McMahon is injured still.
Drops back to pass. Complete.
Oops,
he's brought down in the open field. 6-yard pickup.
And he did a good job of not forcing the play. It was a simple throw and a good catch for a 6-yard gain.
2nd and 5. And a quarter, though.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Connecticut 63, Syracuse 14.
To make sure I had some deep help over the top.
Start of 4th quarter. As you can see, I have my backups on the field. They still have their starters, of course. So, just
dumps it complete over the middle.
Swap.
That'll be a pickup of a yard.
This senior is very capable of making big plays, but the defense did well to confine him to a short gain there.
Drops. Looking.
Cox
drops back.
Fires deep down the right side.
Ooh, good defense.
He had the pick.
Is that Davis?
So it's 4th down.
Davis, why are you
returning? On the
returning?
field, looking to kick this one away.
Why are you returning? Why are you back up? Oh, yeah, it's backup returner now because I put Porter in, but let's get
the top.
He's sacked.
He's wrapped up for the sack.
And the quarterback goes down. I wouldn't want to be in that kid's shoes right now.
Wow.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's
right,
2nd and long. The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time.
Oh, Pyro's in. Nice.
Lets it go.
Oh, his arm shades are the best. I mean, give it being, we're just giving Hines the ball.
Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown.
Hines.
Here's a running play. He's tackled at the 10. A gain of 8 on the carry.
The backup running back is in.
And a new halfback checks into the game.
Long.
Halfback gets the call, and he answers big time.
That is a nice job of avoiding the tacklers to get the first down.
They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
That's a long. Long. The longest swings for 6.
Well, at this point, these guys are just out there padding stats and running up the score.
Sometimes you play in a game and you can't do anything wrong. You find
this is up against Syrcause, man.
This whole team seems like they've been in a rhythm since we kicked this game off.
Yep. Every time we are in this dome, bad things happen to Syracuse, bro. We just beat them. We just beat them. Mentally, physically, all over the place, bro. It's not even a contest.
He makes the PAT.
It's honestly sad.
The drive summary.
It's sad, actually. It's sad. You can hear the concern on my
passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
Yep. You never know when these guys can break some tackles and turn a small
only on
play
3rd downs.
into a big one.
Defense. Damn. Come on. Backups. They haven't got a first down on third down all game, bro. Until now. Come on, man.
Yards for the day as well.
You got to love this quarterback-receiver combo. Talking to these guys before the game, they told me they spend about an hour after every...
Throws it.
Wow! Wide was open.
A great throw, and that's his second touchdown catch of the game.
The quarterback
Guess the
knew
backups
exactly
you do
where
this.
to put the pass, and the receiver went out there and made the grab. Good
They still have their starters in. I don't know what. They're gonna be 0. How many times have I started the season 0 and what? 0 and 4, 0 and 5? How many times? How many times in this series, bro? We lost count.
Here's the onside kick.
We still got the ball back.
They'll bring him down at the 38-yard line. Well, any dreams they had of a comeback just ended right there.
Yeah, Brad, even
Just
if
run the
they were
clock
able to
out, bro.
recover that onside kick, they still probably would not have had enough time.
It's 70-21. The game's over. The game was over in the first half.
And off to the back.
Y'all even called it. Y'all even called it. Y'all even called it.
This kid ran a 4.3 non-win aided 40.
Brad said it. Kurt said it. Lee said it. All three of y'all said, yo, this game's going to be over in the first half. And it was over in the first half. Now, do me a favor. Can y'all make room for the actual competitions in our conference? With Cincinnati and Rutgers? Those are the only teams that give us around 5 money. FJ 20.
They need about 3 yards to get the
Alright,
first down.
shooter clock is on, meaning we could easily just end the game and wrap this shit up.
Under a minute
Off.
left in the game.
Middle.
Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown.
That was a
Game over.
fantastic play by this defense.
Game over.
You're right.
I ain't doing nothing
Back, he
special.
had nowhere to go.
Wrap it up. Actually, maybe. We have enough time. Nah, clock's gonna be over by then.
2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 17-yard
Yeah,
line.
game over. Game over. Well, was this a surprise? It wasn't. It surely wasn't. 70-21 score. Domination.
Syracuse 21. As we take a look at the play of the
See
game.
what the pick.
Kirk, your final
That
thoughts
was gonna
on
be
this
that
one?
return by
Exactly
Wesley.
what we expected to get in this one.
Yep.
Syracuse knew they didn't stand much of a chance.
Yep.
They probably would have liked to keep it a little bit closer than it ended up. There's just not a whole lot you can do when you're facing such a talented team like that.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 10. For Aaron, Kirk, and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. It's just expected. This is expected, ass whooping. It was expected. Like I said, make room for the actual competition at Cincinnati. Cincinnati and Rutgers, they're gonna give us a good fight. Especially Cincinnati, bro. Don't sleep on them, bro. I ain't sleeping on Rutgers at all. Every time we play them in their house, shit gets intense when we play them in their house. And you know, some teams play different when they come in our house too. So teach their own. Dominating performance though overall. Not mad. I'm glad how our defense played. They scored on backup, so I guess they can have that cherry case, but we did good. We did good. FJ All American, Heisman favorite. Wesley had himself 17 carries, 117 yards, and touchdown. Lost the ball twice, but had a return for a touchdown. It made up for the other fumble. Porter had 8 catches, 202 yards, 2 touchdowns. Davis had 5 catches, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, we have the best receiving core in the nation, and I don't think it's close. We have the best receiving core, and they're young. They're all of them. Most of them are freshmen. The only person who has more experience is Woods. He's a senior. That's the only more veteran of the team, and that means he's the fact that he's a senior, meaning he was there for Jones. Hold up. Yeah, he was there for Jones. He saw Jones and he saw FJ and all that. Like he was there, you know. So he has the experience. He knows what it's like to be in that championship. We put the ball off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. We turned the ball over 4, so not really good. But other than that, the goal is the fact that we came out of here, we came in their house, we dominated, we got the dub, and now we're leaving here with a nice little victory. We did good. Proud of how we played on defense, even though a lot of couple yards, and we gave them a first down, which I'm disappointed our backups in. But other than that, this is expected. I don't really take Syracuse seriously. I don't. After that scare they almost did in the first game of the entire series, that was it. After that game, we kicked their asses ever since. After that scare, we've kicked their asses ever since, and they've arguably are the worst team in the entire conference. What hit them? Connecticut. Connecticut runs up the score against their bitter rival Syracuse. I mean, not really a contest if we're going to I wouldn't say a rivalry, but just kicking their ass most of the time. But the real rivalries are, like I said, Cincinnati and Rutgers. Those are the real rivalry teams. Anywho, see you guys next episode. Like, comment, sub, guys, with the channel notification if you guys are new, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. And I'm out. The one only loner, the Ncaa TJ is out. Peace.